Hey everyone, it's Andy from Petrolhead. And although I didn't stay up till 4 a.m. in the UK to watch the live keynote of Elon Musk and Tesla announcing the Cybertruck, their new pickup, I did wake up early and spent half an hour before getting on my day, so getting up to date with what had gone on. I knew quite a few people who had sort of flown over to California or driven to California to see the release, so I was catching up with them. Saw lots of photos, videos, etc. And then initially my thoughts were, this is really not a good looking truck. I think Rivian have got it nailed when it comes to the sort of traditional truck look. And we always had a thought that maybe Tesla might do something different here. And they did. They created something which looks so different. But then I ordered one because, well, I don't know. I just think we need to be more adventurous with what cars and trucks and stuff look like. And there's obviously some very clever reasons why the Cybertruck looks like that. It's different, which is a good thing. I think from some angles it looks blooming horrible, to be honest with you. But other angles it looks wicked and looks really good fun. And so I was watching all this stuff before my wife and daughters were awake. Ordered it while I was in the gym in the garage, which is right behind me. I'm sort of sat on the drive at the moment, and the funny thing is, I ordered it just on my phone, and I heard the Model S wake up and do the clicks. It's not opening, it's just kind of waking up all the systems. And yeah, it actually woke up and I thought it's sad there knowing I've just ordered another Tesla. But no, I suppose I like how cars look. I think the Model S especially is a really good looking car, and the Cybertruck isn't in the same league in terms of prettiness at all. But fundamentally, there's a few reasons why I looked into it. Without getting into loads of boring detail, because it's really not an interesting story, I've spent most of my sort of working life behind a computer, and I don't want to spend the rest of my life always behind a computer. I'm mid-30s now. I want to try to get out and do something, I don't know, something a bit more adventurous. So getting something like a pickup and using that as the business workhorse actually works really well because I can use it as a business asset. I can run it through the business financially, and in the UK at the moment, it's very favourable to run an electric car or electric truck through a business. The benefit in kind is very low. It's not the type of sort of vehicle I would necessarily use for family outings, but at the same time, the camping aspect and sort of getting out into the countryside in an electric truck really appeals. Something that's really appealed about the Rivian, for example, and yeah, I'm just quite excited about it. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I've got 2 years to work out if I actually need one. I'm excited by it. I think it's going to be good. I'll update this channel if I hear anything else. Talk about the journey to getting a Cybertruck. Um, the likelihood is it will be a third sort of car for us. Um, I don't really want to get rid of the Model S. I still think the Model S is the absolute best Tesla by a mile. It's not so massive as a Model X. It handles a lot better than the Model X, but it's got a lot more storage space than the Model 3. Model Y is gonna make it pretty close, so it might be that this car changes to a Model Y in a few years' time. I don't know. And we love the i3. I often take the keys to the i3 instead of the Model S, just because it's so convenient to park. Don't have to have any worries about finding a parking space. Just chuck it anywhere. The girls love it. They can see out of the back window because our girls are still quite young. And yeah, it's brilliant. It's safe. It's reliable. It's been bomb-proof for us. So I can't. The only way would be, well, Cybertruck would replace the Model S, and I don't really want to do that. So, gonna have to work my little socks off and see what I can put together in a couple of years' time. And then there's obviously the Roadster and Plaid Model S and all these other things. I think the two things that is most obvious at the moment is, one, Tesla know how to play the media and get a ton of coverage. I'm convinced that the glass smashing on the keynote was planned, because so many car people are picking up on this and laughing at it. But what they realize is, like, all publicity is good publicity. You know, bulletproof glass or whatever they're going to put in it is easy to swap out for whatever they've put in there now. So I think that was a publicity stunt, and they've played the media really well. Everyone's talking about it. I've had loads of dads from school texting me because they know I've got the Model S, and they're asking me about it. So, one, Tesla amazing at doing free publicity. Remember, they don't really pay for advertising. And two, how healthy are Tesla at the moment? You know, I was expecting there to be a lot more announcements with the Cybertruck on Model Y, you know, updates on what's going on with that. The Semi, not been a massive amount of news about that recently. Plaid, you know, is the Model S, Model X refreshment coming out. Roadster 2, what's going on there? You know, there's so much on the horizon, and next year is going to be massive for them. And then you've got the Gigafactory in Germany, so it's going to be European-made cars. Tesla are going strength to strength, and I'm not a betting man, so I don't do stocks and shares, but if you own Tesla shares at the moment, I think you should be pretty happy with yourself. So, yeah, a little bit of a longer video, but in terms of the emails I get, a lot of people appreciate me just waffling away like this, sharing my thoughts, because you know, it's just interesting. It's how I would talk to someone in the pub. I might let them talk as well. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, then like, comment, and like I said, feel free to email me if you've got any questions. Love to help. Thank you to Richard, who I guess has watched one of my videos or something and ordered a Tesla in the last couple of days. Wish you all the best. You know, you can find my email address on my website or in the comments, sorry, description. If you have any questions on that, if I can help, whatever, it'd be, you know, even be good to meet you and sort of congratulate you in person on your new car. So I hope you enjoy that. Have a lovely day, and I'll catch up with you soon. Cheers. Bye.